Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here this week for week 14, I believe, correct, of the NFL Picks. I'm, of course, Gregor Guy, joined here in the studio by Mr. Casey and via telephone, Mr. Cuz. Oddly enough, we had another strange occurrence happen somehow for the second time this season, which I thought was mathematically impossible. But anyway, just going to go over and toss it over to you, Casey. What the fuck happened?
Last week we had another three-way tie, 8 for each of us. I have overall 104. Guy has 107, so he's 3 points ahead.
Still in the lead, by the way.
And Cuz has 97. He's got a long way to go.
How many did I have?
You have 107 overall, so you're
he's
like
only 10 behind.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to get 10 points. You know what? In like how many weeks?
But the bye weeks are over now, so you got an extra 2 games.
Well, so let's start with the picks. Let's start with that. So this week, the first game of the week that we're going to do is Dallas at Washington. I am going to go with Dallas for sure.
Yeah, I'm going Dallas as well.
Cuz, where are you going with?
Dallas. I'll go Dallas too.
All right. All three of us are going to go with Dallas. Next up, we have Jacksonville at Tennessee. I am going
Tennessee.
I am
Titans.
I am also going Tennessee.
Remember the Titans.
Yeah,
Great football
Titans.
That's
Okay.
a great football movie.
All three of us are going with the Titans for that one.
Is this going to be another one of them weeks?
This is going to be a week. There's a lot of games that you know for sure who's going to win. You at least think you do. Anybody NFL's been weird, especially this season where there's a lot of teams that are like 500. They're like down the middle.
Yeah, you don't know ever who's going to win. The game has to be played.
So next up, we have Seattle Seahawks at the Houston Texans. Seems like another easy one, personally, in my opinion. Russell Wilson back, and in fact, I think Seattle's favored by 10 points in this game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything going on in Houston, so I'm going Seattle.
All right. Cuz, what you got?
I'm going to go Houston.
Oh, Cuz is going to go with Houston.
Ooh.
I am also going to go with the Seahawks. You almost thought I was going to say Houston.
I thought you were too. I was all right, 4.
All right. Next up, we got Las Vegas at Kansas City.
Man, Chiefs. I think they finally got it going.
Cuz, who you got? Chiefs. All right. I am also going to go with the Chiefs. I've been picking against them way too much this year, and I think that most of my negative scores have been coming from hating on the Chiefs. Next up, we got New Orleans at the New York Jets.
That's what you're going to blame losing on.
I'm picking against the Chiefs.
No, the Chiefs. You're going to blame it on the Chiefs. I see it already.
So they got...
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. What were the two teams again?
Okay, New Orleans at the New York Jets.
The
New Orleans. The Jets do have Wilson back, who was, when he was starting, he was scoring 30 points a game. He's coming back off injury. Also, Taysom Hill is the starting quarterback for the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah.
But even saying that, I still think I want to go with the Saints. I like their defense better.
Yeah. I agree.
I'm going with Saints too. So.
Okay, so all of us are going with the Saints on this one. There's only one deviation thus far since the 1 o'clock games, and that is
Houston.
Cuz going with Houston over Seattle. All right, next up we got Atlanta at Carolina, 2 500 teams, same division. I think I'm going to have to go with Atlanta, though.
I'm going Carolina.
Cuz is going to go with Carolina.
That's probably like one of the only games that probably could go either way that I see this week possibly. But
well, they haven't been played yet. Remember?
That's true, but that's why I said the game could go either way.
Yeah.
That's why.
Well, I'm saying with all games, you never know.
I gotta go Atlanta as well, man. I don't think Cam Newton coming back there has really helped anything.
Did you pick Carolina, cuz?
What's that?
You picked Carolina?
Yeah, I picked Carolina.
Okay, so 2 for Atlanta, 1 for Carolina. Next up is the game that I said the Browns were going to win this week after they lost the game before against the Ravens. But they're at home. The Ravens are completely decimated by injuries at this point. They lost, I think, one of their better defensive players.
They lost
last
Marlon
week.
Humphreys, man. He's out for the season.
I'm going to have to go with Cleveland.
I'm going with Cleveland as well.
Yeah, you gotta go with Cleveland on this one.
Yeah.
All right, so all 3 of us are going with Cleveland.
Ravens.
I mean, they basically have their practice squad playing their secondary
Right.
at this point in time. It's terrible.
Next up, New York Giants at the LA Chargers. I am obviously going to go with the Chargers.
Yeah.
Chargers, yeah.
All 3 of us are going with the Chargers in this one. Next, we got the 1-10-1 Detroit Lions.
They actually won a game.
Yes, they won. They won. They beat the Vikings.
I know. I can't believe that.
We got against Denver at Denver.
Still go Denver.
Yeah, I'm not betting on Detroit. One win isn't enough to prove to me that they can constantly win. So I think all 3 of us are going with Denver Broncos.
Denver.
Next up, two teams coming off losses. 2 pretty decent teams. San Francisco 49ers at the Cincinnati Bengals.
I'm going to go Cincy.
Who do you say, cuz?
Bengals, yeah.
Bengals. Jesus, I have to pick the Bengals in this. I do, because I wanted to pick the Bengals before you guys said it, and if I deviate, I know I'm going to be wrong. Next up, we got Buffalo, who lost a tough one against the Patriots last week in a very sloppy, messy, cold, windy, nasty game against and at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Which I'm not betting against Tom Brady. I'm going Tampa.
Yeah, I mean, in Tampa, right? Or is it Buffalo?
Yeah.
In Tampa? In Tampa, yeah, I'm going Tampa.
I mean, I don't think I even need to write these down. There's only one deviation that's anybody picking. Yeah, 2. He's got, geez, all right. Nobody's catching up on anything unless Cuz comes back. Next up, Sunday night, we have the Chicago Bears at their owner, Aaron Rodgers, and the Green Bay Packers.
Aaron Rodgers owns
So this is the story.
I haven't heard anything about this.
All right, so last game the Bears played against the Green Bay Packers.
Uh-huh.
Aaron Rodgers scored a touchdown. He did his discount double check. He did his champion belt thing in the
No, you
end
said
zone.
score a touchdown. I assume running it in.
Right, he ran in the touchdown.
Because I was going to say he probably threw for like 4 more.
And the Bears fans were sitting there yelling at him, and he looked at him right in the eyeball and said, "I own you."
Oh, okay.
So and it's a big thing that they're going to use it. I'm sure the Bears are going to try to use it, but I don't think there's anything they can do. Personally, in my opinion, I'm going with the Packers.
Yeah, I'm going with the Packers as well. That game, I assume, is also in Green Bay too, right?
That is in Green Bay, right? Cuz, do I have to ask?
I'm picking, bro.
No, in other words.
All right, so Cuz is going to go with the Packers as well. Monday night, we have the L.A. Rams against the Arizona Cardinals. This could be a good game, I think.
Cardinals.
Cuz going with Cardinals. I think this is a 50-50 game, personally, in my opinion.
Well,
I'll pick whoever you don't pick. I'm picking whoever you don't pick.
I'm telling you, it's a tough one, but I'm going to go Arizona as well.
All right, and I'm going to go with the LA Rams in this one. All right, so next up we got the Thursday night game for Week 15. The game is not showing up on my phone right now. There it is.
See what happens when you lose your paper?
Next up, Thursday night, December 16th, Kansas City Chiefs against the LA Chargers. Another pretty decent game.
Oh, man. Yeah. Shit.
I'm going with the Chargers. I'm banking against the Chiefs again because I'm an idiot and I don't believe in the Chiefs. I'm going with the Chargers.
That's one of the ones that I boiled out to, who's the hope team.
Oh, you're going with the Chargers too?
I'm going with the Chargers.
All right. Because who you got?
Give me the Chiefs, bro.
The Chiefs. We got a Chief here.
I mean,
I was going to go with the Chargers, but you both went with it. So
dude, I was 50-50 on that one. I'm like, yeah, Kansas City finally start playing well and shit. But I mean, like I said, I could see that going either way. So I just went with hope team. That's how I do my analysis.
So that's it for Week 14, Week 13, Week 15 Thursday night game.
Okay, there we go. This, Week 14 of the NFL picks, they are now in. We will reconvene next week, hopefully with everyone back in the studio, and hopefully with certain people wearing shit hats. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm, of course, Gregor Guy, joined here by Mr. Casey in the studio and Mr. Cuz on the telephone. You enjoy the rest of your day.